Intense courtroom drama in Las Vegas where O.J. Simpson is seeking a new trial on kidnapping and robbery charges. Various attorneys exchanging heated arguments, so heated the judge had to step in. CNN's George Howell is on the scene for us. Got pretty lively, I take it, George, out there.
Wolf, absolutely. I just stepped out of the courtroom. Fair to say this is a meticulous, it is a grueling examination of Yale Galanter and how he handled this case. It's still underway right now. Even Galanter this morning admitted that he felt uncomfortable being put in this position to effectively lift the veil and explain how he defended his client several years ago. And that goes to the heart of Simpson's new team, to their case, to basically paint Galanter as an ineffective attorney at the time and simply in it for the money.
Why are they saying I have?
In his bid to get a new trial, O.J. Simpson watched attentively as his new attorney scrutinized the advice and actions of his former attorney, Yale Galanter.
Mr. Simon, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Prosecutors called him to take the stand to rebut claims that he failed to reasonably represent Simpson in the 2008 kidnapping and robbery trial and in his appeal to the Nevada Supreme Court.
You know, from my point of view, I wanted to do everything that I could possibly do to give O.J. a shot at getting released.
Galanter told the court he was fond of Simpson and thought the conviction was unfair. But in heated cross-examination by one of Simpson's attorneys,
this man has put his interest, his financial interest, above the interest of his client.
Galanter several times got testy.
My testimony is my testimony. Ask me what your question is. I've already testified as to my knowledge of the rules. What's your question? Just, you know, like you just said, it was a flat fee, and on page 4, line 14, it says it was a third towards $750.
You want me to read the flat fee?
Mr. Langton.
Read page 4.
Both of you stop.
You only paid him $15. You're telling us you paid him $25,000.
Simpson's team pressed on, claiming Galanter was cagey about expenses through the trial, shorting or even not paying some colleagues to pocket as much of Simpson's money as possible. Earlier this week, O.J. Simpson even took the stand to accuse Galanter of giving him bad legal advice, claiming his then attorney told him he could confront two men who he believed had stolen property from him the day before the incident happened.
What was his advice to you regarding the entire plan?
That if they didn't give me the stuff, you have to call the police.
Okay.
And that's what I told everybody involved, that if they don't give it to me, I'm going to get the police in it.
So at the time you're leaving the Palace Station room, were you aware of any use or display of weapons?
No.
During the incident?
No, not at all.
But with his former attorney now on the spot, Galanter revealed when pressed that Simpson did admit to him he did know guns were present. Galanter also refuted claims that he failed to tell Simpson about a plea deal that could have resulted in less time in prison because the discussions about a deal didn't go anywhere. In the he said debate over what could have or should have happened, Galanter held firm.
But the truth of the matter is when you look at the entire trial, I don't think I could have fought harder, done more, or I mean, I really did. I put every ounce of blood, sweat, and soul I had into defending him.
So, Wolf, right now it's about 3:30 here in Nevada. There's plenty of time for this case to continue. It's still unclear how the judge or when the judge will decide in this case to decide whether Yale Galanter was effective in his defense or if O.J. Simpson deserves a new trial.
You'll let us know when we get a decision. Thanks very much for that. George Howell in Las Vegas.